Hello, we're recording. This is Tuesday, October 9th. This is the Kubernetes Apply Working Group biweekly meeting. Let's see. Some of us did an awful lot over the last 2 weeks, so hopefully this will be exciting. What did I? No, it's not October. Okay. Let's take a look at the tracking spreadsheet and see what we did. Let's see, so we must be in sprint 24. And this was a 2-week sprint. And
I don't think this is done. We haven't defined the.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. API change. No, we did not get to it. And Jenny's out. Is she coming back tomorrow?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Jenny was out for a few days. Translate existing tests into new test suite. I don't think we got to that. Modify the test suite to take a series. Okay, we got one round, and it sounds like it's out for more comments now.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, I'll take a look at that.
Same.
Later. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize it was waiting for more comments. I would have.
No, I mean I committed like less than 6 hours or 10 hours ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
5 in the morning, my time.
So I just haven't triaged my email yet. Okay.
Yeah, we don't receive any mail though. Sometimes when code is pushed.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you have to like comment like PTA. Please take another look, PTAL, or something like that. But I haven't gotten through my email yet this morning, so it's probably waiting for me.
All right.
Make sure the new repo is tested on pre-submit. We did that, not us, but somebody did that.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't catch his name, but the person helped us out.
Martin?
Yeah, that sounds right. MV something or other. Input, yeah. Yeah, so thanks. We appreciate it. That was super helpful. It looks like we didn't do a bunch of this stuff, and we did do a bunch of other stuff. Look at existing apply code test suite. Like, I don't think I did that, but I did write a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's too bad that we didn't track it. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you've done nothing, which doesn't seem
it was our most productive sprint ever, probably, at least for me. I don't know about the rest of you. Let's give ourselves some points. Add all basic operations. Types. No, we didn't need a feature branch. What do you think? This is 16 points. I guess it's 13. 13 points for that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. It was a group effort. Okay. What are we going to do in the next sprint? Seems like
Jenny and I are going to finish whatever we started. We need to implement the methods that are missing.
Okay.
You'll probably be done with all the things you've done.
Yes.
I'm hoping.
Let's get some blank rows up here. Like that. So this is for 24. So now we're working on 25.
We need to define the API for sure.
Yes. Translate existing tests in new test suite. Yeah, that seems valuable. Let's not say all of them. Let's say some of them, so maybe we've got a chance of actually doing it.
Yeah. First batch.
I don't know what shape those tests are in. Do you know what shape they're in?
No, absolutely not. That's my 5.
I feel like that might be an underestimate, but
Do
we'll
we
take a
need
guess.
the whatever Kevin is doing to do that? Probably,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
So
let's order this first. But it sounds like another look. I mean, if the interface is relatively stable, we can at least start collecting tests, even if we can't run them for the moment. So maybe we've got a little bit of parallelism there.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I still got a few open questions. I'm not sure if you should answer them in a PR, but currently it's using the previous YAML object, which is just string. And there's still a question about conflicts and how to what type to build them. Currently, it's just a dummy type.
Yeah.
Let's make the task maybe like figure out the format for conflicts.
Conflict format. Yeah. For now, I would say just do something. Do the dumbest thing that could possibly work.
Yeah.
And
currently, I got conflict and conflicts.
Yeah.
Because and they are.
Yeah. You could even just leave it like empty struct.
Yeah. Currently, it's field. Like I got a string field in conflict, and because we want to check for unexpected or expected conflicts, and there needs to be something to check. So I just put a field string in there and to compare. But it's very primitive, not beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Antoine, do you want to do conflicts, or should I do that?
I can do it.
Yeah. So I'm hoping for a PR that actually submits the conflict type.
Yes.
you can look in my PR. There is one file, and because I didn't know where to put it else, and I needed it, so yeah.
Finish operations. I think I'm pretty close in that PR. I'll probably have one more.
Yeah. Do you want to make it a 5?
A 5, because I'm gonna have another one, which is add one of. Because we don't support one of. Yep.
Yeah. Not the most important though. I mean, if it's easy to do, let's do it. But it's not the most important because we don't support one of anyway today.
Oh, I think no. I think I'm gonna write it down. We can talk. Yeah, we can talk later. That might be. I think that's probably at least an 8. I'll give it to myself. We can talk later about whether it's actually a good idea or not. Look at existing apply code test suite. Does that sound valuable?
Isn't it similar to 87?
Yeah, I think 87 is just a better entry. So maybe I'll just delete this one.
Do you like 87?
Yeah. Yeah. No, just agree. You can't see my screen, so. Dry run sketch user documentation. Did you do that, by the way?
No, I don't think so.
Do you intend to do that?
I didn't know I was supposed to do that, but that's interesting. Yeah, we should do that.
Okay. Do you intend to do it in the next 2 weeks?
I'll try.
Okay. I'll put it in this sprint. API review. I think we need actually
we need this one
to have
85.
API. Oh, we need an entry for finishing the PR Jenny started. Yeah. Finish non-basic operations.
Eventually, we'll need an entry for integrating into Kubernetes.
Yes.
But I don't expect us to do that this week or next week. So it's gonna be cool, but I want to do it.
So I think a prerequisite for that is
need the types.
Sort into internal versus not internal packages. Yeah, because I think before we go into the main repo, we need to like cut a stable version,
Okay.
which is like
Goes back to 85.
only bug
doesn't it?
fixes. Yeah. Do you think that that's hard? I don't think that's going to be. It's just going to take some time.
It is, and but I'd be surprised if we do all of these.
Yeah, I want to. Since we're all here, I want to make a sort of a useful backlog since we're at a stage when we can.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to that.
Put down useful tasks.
Yeah.
How does getting stuff into Kubernetes code work? Like, now we got this repo, and when we're done, is it getting copied inside, or is it?
We will vendor.
Modules?
Yeah, we'll vendor it in and just start using it.
Okay.
But we need to make the API change before we can do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would be more documentation in the repo you have, like, okay, running tests is go test, but the README is so basic. Is it usual, or is there usually more background on the repo itself?
That depends on the repo. We should probably document more because the design has changed since I started the repo, so the README is probably out of date, for example.
Currently, there is no design in the README. It's just welcome. It's about apply. Here's the Slack.
Update README. I think I like my READMEs to say like a little bit about how to use the thing. So I think we should sort into internal and not internal packages before we write the documentation.
Okay, clarify these tasks because I now have a different understanding of what you meant.
I'm gonna say.
You want to define the interfaces for the repository.
Public interface.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's not what I understood initially.
Okay. Sorry. What did you understand initially, and should that have its own line item?
Like internal, yeah, no, I don't know. It's because of me probably.
Maybe I will that's just a better description. Decide what our public interface will be for V1, and move everything else to internal.
You're talking about the repo.
The repo, yes.
Yeah, that's what's not very clear. Yes. Much better.
Okay, there we go. Future us will understand.
Maybe.
I don't think the README should be too hard. Let's see.
Do you want to know what else is missing for merging back, for example? How far do you want to do this exercise?
I think we've got enough to keep us busy for 2 weeks. But let's go from the other angle, which is if we're going to make alpha,
which is in 1 month.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to do if we're going to make alpha.
Yeah.
So maybe we should put more stuff on the sprint. And I mean, we did pretty well the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So I think if we're going to make alpha, we definitely need to get that API change, like
as soon as possible.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. Yes, and I think about half these tasks depend on that anyway.
Yeah.
So getting an API change means defining the API and feature gate, or what exactly does it mean?
Yeah, it means defining the API change to the object meta. Meta v1
again.
type.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna have to, like, we can do that in the feature branch, like just throw something up there, and then but we're gonna have to get an API review.
Yeah.
So like, actually, maybe that's That's like just make a simple change in the feature branch so we can start integrating.
What simple change?
Like the first thing that comes to our mind, and start the process of getting an API review in parallel because it can be changed.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, sort of.
Like just make an API change that is similar to the type that I made in, but a list instead of a map.
Yeah. And then we can refine if needed.
Then put in get the API review process started. But we can merge it right away because it's to the feature branch.
Yeah.
And we can start implementing it because whatever we do is just like changing the API and this just means changing the code that connects it up to our implementation. So
yes.
So actually, I'm gonna put get an API review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of in a
because that I think is a multiple cycle action. I'm gonna say it's at least 13.
Cool, and test freeze for 113 is November 15th.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, we gotta wrap stuff up this month if we want to have a shot. I think it is like 2 weeks ago, I would have said there's no chance, but we did pretty well the last 2 weeks. So if we maintain that, then I think we're gonna be the tires will be screeching as we cross the finish line. Okay, so I think everybody's got some items, and there's some unowned items. So if people finish things, we can pick them up. Does that sound reasonable?
Yes.
Okay. I will update the notes. Good progress. Last sprint.
I'll be in London at Next this week, but if you get comments on my PR or if there's changes, I'll probably find some time and hop in.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah, since stuff is blocked on that, if it is, if it is like at all close, but there's still some comments, maybe it'd be a good idea to just merge it and then we can
I think the checkbox is on, so you can update a pull request as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I've done in the past. I've definitely like pulled somebody's commit locally and like added my own
changes.
Yeah. So I like to make sure if people did work that they should have at least a commit in the repository.
Yeah, I got no problem with changes. I'm still trying to get into your style and running warm on this. So.
We appreciate the help.
Yeah. We need to make people aware of the changes.
Yes.
Because if we go to SIG API machinery meeting, whenever it is, and say, hey, we plan to merge with a completely different story, people are going to be surprised, and I don't think that'd be a good thing.
I have warned people. I mentioned it both in the community meeting when I gave the SIG update, and also to API machinery last SIG meeting.
Yeah.
And
I
may have said something in SIG architecture too.
Okay.
So people are at least, or no, that was a hallway conversation. So with Brian. So people are at least aware that something new is coming. I think if we get this API change out, that'll be a good focal point for people to have that conversation.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So that's.
Do you already?
Go ahead.
Do you already have this new type you want to put instead of last apply? Is it field path? No.
Yeah, it is the set data structure.
Okay, yeah.
Typically the thing that we want is a map from workflow ID to a field set. We won't serialize it the way that I've got it in the repo because that's optimized for performing operations on it. Because I'm storing like a map. So I think we'll serialize it as a list.
Okay. Just wasn't sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and I think like worst case we might end up serializing it as a list of JSON path expressions or something, like, which would kind of kill me. But if that's that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
So hopefully we don't have to do that. Okay. All right. I think that's it for me. Any closing thoughts?
Nothing from me.
All right. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.